Thank you for participating. It's my pleasure to serve you and to be here with you. Tonight we're going to talk, it's week 9, getting your mentee from A to B to C. Now, our agenda should be to help the mentee achieve better behaviors, skills, beliefs, which will help them move forward in their life, to achieve their goals. Yeah, we're here to help them achieve their goals, and in the process, we actually achieve our goals, because our goal is to help people move forward, to wake them up. So, here we have a little depiction of a little man with a nose hair. You kind of saw that. And he's at point A in his life, and he wants to get to this goal over here, and yet he's having trouble because he can't see it over the wall, and he hasn't been able to get to it because he doesn't have the skills. And so our job is to help the mentee here, help him see over the wall. See how we helped him grow bigger than the wall and helped him see his goal so that he can actually move forward over that wall, get his goal, and then he can see what he really wants in the future. And that's part C. So we are here where we're at, here's where we want to be, or our mentees want to be, and then that's where we see ourselves in the future. And we are doing everything we can to get them to that goal. Now, attention can go in two directions. It can go forward or it can go backward. Attention equals energy. We're always moving energy. Whether it's forward or backward in our life, we are moving energy. First, we always look in our past to see what is holding the mentees back, because our past is one of those things that holds energy. When we have memories, it takes us into our past. When we do things that are similar to what we've done before, it keeps telling us, oh, we're stuck in the past. We're stuck and we're not moving forward in our present. And so we look into the past, see what's holding the mentees back. Worthiness issues are the biggest thing that holds us back. Fears of not being good enough, not smart enough, not skilled enough. We need help with emotional healing. To move the mentee forward, we need to increase their skills, their vibration, their thoughts, their words, their emotions, and their behaviors, because these all are vibrations. We're living in a world of vibrations, even though everything seems solid. They found that atoms actually don't have protons and electrons. They have vibrations, and in the nucleus are other vibrations. And they have polarity, electromagnetic polarity, and they can move forward and backward. And same thing with us working with our mentees. We need to help them get the skills, the smarts, and the beliefs so they can move forward with their vibrational energy into their future. Now, to move the mentee forward, we need to educate. Now, someone smart is helping our mentors. That's you. You're all smart. You're all here tonight. You're all wanting to be a part of this, and it's important that we stick with it, because we've got to wake up the world, believe it or not. And it's going to take effort on our part to do it. So we help them build skills. Now, to move the mentee forward, usually they're attracted to a mentee because they can see something in them that they want, that they desire. And they go, wow, this person seems very interesting. And when you introduce yourself and say, you know, I just started a mentoring program and I would love for you to join and be a part of that, because they are the ones who are waiting for you. And they'll go, they're mentoring? I've kind of been wanting to move forward in my life, but I haven't known how. And they'll maybe ask you a question. What are you going to be mentoring? And you tell them, I'm helping people wake up and move forward in their lives, attain their goals, attain what they want to do, to move beyond their blockages. And so that's who you are. And so we're going to help them by education and assignments. We're going to help them develop positive words and emotions. Always write down what you want. So whenever somebody decides, okay, this is what I want, next step is to write it down. Even for us, we need to write down our goals. If you think about it, trees are a part of nature, and trees become paper, and paper is what we write on. So when we're writing something on paper, we are manifesting with Mother Earth and the trees to have something happen. And so it's very important we always write it down. Find your power time. We need to teach our mentees and ourselves there is a time of day where we are the clearest, we have the most energy, we're more apt to succeed. Now, my best time, believe it or not, is in the early evening. I function better, I'm clearer, I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And so that's why I always work in the afternoon, because I'm most clear to do intuitive readings, to do the work that I do. Now, when you are the clearest and most energy may be first thing in the morning. A lot of people on the planet are early morning risers. I used to be an early morning riser, and I used to get a lot done in the mornings. But I found my spiritual awareness was highest in the late afternoon, which is interesting because a lot of people are tired and they want to go to sleep. I get tired of stuff right after lunch. Eating a noon meal is when I get tired. But so whenever you're the clearest and most energetic, you need to schedule this time and don't allow interruptions. Turn off your phone, turn off all the devices in the house, and use this time to either meditate, write your book, do things that will lift you spiritually. Read spiritual readings, listen to a spiritual meditation. This is the time. And be accountable. Do it every day if you can. Check into what is working, what is not. Test, measure, and adjust everything you're doing. Now, when we teach others to do this, we help them find their power time and let them know this is the best time to make corrections in your life so that you can move forward in your life. And so we help them, we start ourselves making our power time, and then we help others find their power time. Very important. It's an important time of day where we can help make adjustments in our life. Now, this is really kind of an interesting picture that I made. I hope you can see it okay. It's an air balloon. And here is our mentee in this balloon. And we are helping them move forward in their life. So we need them to raise the vibration of their behaviors, their thoughts, their words, and most importantly, their emotions. Because emotions have power to get things done. And we are the ones who are going to assist them to make these vibrate at a higher vibration so they fill up their balloon and help them get up and go where they want to be in their life. Now this is a little diagram of setting and achieving goals. We literally set a goal, we help our mentees set a goal, we train them, We answer their questions and move on, think about what the next step in attaining that goal is, because it's a constant movement. We track it, report it, test, measure, and adjust. And if we haven't reached the goal again, we do more training, more questions and answers in the next steps, and eventually we will get them to their goal. The same applies to us. We do the same stuff, and this has been proven. This is good information that will help everybody, not just you help your mentees. It'll help you get your goals. It helps me get my goals. So it's very important. So problems with achieving goals, you can't decide what you want. So we need to kind of help people learn how to make their goals and decide what they want. They're worried about what others will think. Am I worth it? So they have these self-worthiness goals, self-worthiness issues, excuse me. And is the effort worth the goal? Because they'll wonder, because they'll start trying to get toward this and they'll have stoppers come up. We all do. What will others think about me if I achieve this goal? Some people worry that somebody's going to look down on them if they start, moving on in their life, especially their families. They'll wonder what the heck's going on. Is it legal, moral, and ethical? Always important to ask whatever goal we're trying to obtain. So very important information. So improving psychology and skills. 80% is mindset. So we help them set their mind to their goal and really see if that's what they really want. As a mentor, we educate, we motivate, and we empower people. Let go techniques, 20% is skills which we as mentors help them achieve. The other 80% is going to come from within them. We just encourage that movement. We encourage the emotional change, the behavioral changes, change their words they're speaking and their thoughts, and then they obtain their goals. We record the dates, the times, the information and commitments. We take notes. Pictures are always good. Pictures, visualization is a stronger form of faith, believe it or not. And so if we can visualize it, we can create it. Recordings, text and voicemail, we help them by encouraging them, and we're prompt when we have meetings with them. Okay, we moved right along tonight. So I'm at the question and answer period already. I'm going to unmute everybody, hopefully. Oh, somebody's got something going on. That was noisy. Okay, we've got feedback. I think it's Lori's thing. Okay, yeah, she has two devices going on, so that's why. Okay. Okay, very good. I think we've unmuted most everybody. I'm going to mute one of them so that it doesn't give that feedback. Okay, does anybody have questions? This is really quite an important lesson, and next week we're going to be talking about releasing techniques. So don't worry, if you don't know any techniques, we'll help you teach. Okay, let's review what I taught tonight. Our responsibility is to wake people up, help get them started from where they are to where they want to be. So we want to take them from A to B, but we also want them to have a longer range goal, C, where they want to be. So I'm going to go back a little bit and just review this a little bit. Okay, so our agenda should help the mentee achieve better behaviors, skills, beliefs, and it will help them move forward in their life to achieve their goals. Usually there's a wall or a block that keeps them from going from where they are to where they want to be. Isn't that interesting? A is where we are, B is where we want to be. And so we help them to raise their vibration, raise their awareness, raise their goal setting so they can see above the blockage and actually move over it to get where they want to be. And then they can see where they are seeing their future, and we help them keep moving forward. Not just to achieve the one goal, but once they achieve that goal, we want them to move forward again. And this will assist them to move forward in their lives. Now, when we were talking today on the Goldfish Report, we really got into the map of consciousness and how the behaviors that we get into keep us down in anxiety, shame, blame, and guilt. We're in fear, we get angry because we're not getting what we want in our life. And so we vibrate in these vibrations below 200 on David Hawkins' map of consciousness. And if you'd like a copy of this, I'd be glad to send it to you. Just shoot me an email. Well, no, I'm just going to send it to you because map of consciousness is a marvelous skill that David Hawkins taught. And I was actually able to be taught directly by him, and I had a personal conversation with him about what happened in his life, and it was pretty remarkable. So getting us there helps to have us vibrating up above fear, up into courage. Now, courage only vibrates at 200, but guess what shifts when you hit 200? You actually can start moving beyond your negative energies, your own self-doubts, self-worth, self-incriminations, all the things that keep us from moving forward. So when we do this, it's so important that we continue our attention moving forward rather than going backward. Because attention is energy, and whatever we're spending our energy on, we're spending our attention on. So it's real important that we help them get rid of their fears and their worthiness issues. Now remember, we had a whole talk about worthiness issues. Our issues with our mother, our issues with our father, the divine feminine, the divine masculine, and then our issues with God. And then it goes on down, our issues with money and other things. So getting these worthiness issues taken care of really helps with our emotional healing. Because most of us have been emotionally damaged. You know, if we say we haven't, we're lying to ourselves. Either that or we're an alien from a happy planet, because we've been living on Earth this time. So just know that you, as a mentor, will help them move forward in their thoughts, their words, their emotions, and their behaviors. You're going to actually help them vibrate at a higher vibration so they can move forward in their life and become who they truly desire to be. The other thing we talked about a lot in the Goldfish Report this morning was Maslow's hierarchy of needs. We need food, water, shelter, and a place to lay our head, clothing. And then as we get these things, we need safety and protection. We need to have those two levels before we can move into the higher levels. And as we do this, we're helping people to make more money. As I've mentored people, as I've blessed people, as I've helped them learn the 24-strand DNA, it has assisted them to move forward in their life and get rid of bad habits. Help make goals, help them move forward. So